Good morning. Welcome to a morning practice, morning stretch to feel good the whole day. So get yourself ready, get a blanket to sit on, maybe get 2 blocks if you need them, and we meet on the mat. Okay, come into a cross-leg position, any cross-leg position this morning, anything what feels good to sit up tall. So I take my sit bones onto a blanket so that I can lift up from the pelvis, reach through the crown of the head. You want to have your knees always a little bit lower than your hips. So roll the shoulder heads back. Take your gaze forward and close your eyes. And then deepen your breath. Use your diaphragmatic breathing to turn your attention inward. So you inhale, fill the belly, rib cage, chest, and slowly exhale from the chest down. Belly draws in. Inhale again, fill the belly, broaden your rib cage all the way around. Draw the breath all the way up to your shoulders. And slowly exhale. Soften, release, let go. Inhale, fill yourself. And exhale, soften and let go. One more time, inhale, draw the breath all the way up. Breathe in a little bit more into your back ribs. Pause on top of the lungs and slowly exhale. Dissipate, soften, release. And then blink your eyes open and come forward to your hands and knees. And we start off with a few cat and cows here. Press your palms firmly into the mat, straighten your arms, broaden your upper back. Firm your abdominal muscles. With the inhalation, lift the tailbone, belly down, heart forward. With the exhalation, round your spine, tuck your tailbone down, lift the knees 2 inches away from the mat, tuck your chin. Release your knees and inhale, lift up the heart. Exhale, round your spine. Lift the knees, broaden your upper back, lower the knees and inhale, lift the heart. Exhale 2 more times, rounding your spine, lift the knees, tuck the chin. We lower the knees down and inhale, extend. Exhale 1 more time, flex. Round your spine, lift the knees, lower the knees and extend forward. From here, we walk the knees a little bit back. You can take the blocks underneath your hands if you like, and step your right leg forward. The left knee is pretty far back, so you get a nice stretch here. I lift the blocks a little bit up, anchor the tailbone down, lift the heart, and take your hands towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands down and rock back for a moment. Flex the toes. You can do that without blocks or with the blocks. I take them away so you can see it. And rock forward. Inhale, take your hands back towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands down, straighten your front leg. Inhale, come forward. And lift up one more time. Lengthen all four sides of your torso equally. And then exhale, take your gaze down, take your hands down, take your left foot out to the side, take your right leg back, straighten it immediately, and take your right hand towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, grab your ankle, push your foot into your hand. Open the heart. Keep your breath flowing. And very gently release that foot. Take your hand down. Come back to the center. Lower the knee. And I turn myself around. Again, the hands are a little bit forward. Step your left foot forward. Right leg goes back. Front knee is on top of your front ankle. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, take your hands down. And rock back, take your sit bones back. Flex the toes on your front leg. And come back. Pull your right knee, left heel towards each other, lifting up. Exhale, take your hands down and rock back. Inhale again, lift up. And exhale, take it back. From here, come back up. Take your foot out to the side and take your left leg back. Left hand towards the ceiling. Flex the toes on your left leg. Bend your knee, grab your ankle, and push your foot into your hand. And then release your foot. Exhale, take your hand down, come back to the center. Step your left leg back, right leg back, and lift up and back. Come into a downward facing dog. You can bend your knees or pedal your heels or straighten your legs right away. Move your hips from side to side if you like. Be kind to yourself. Or bend your knees and straighten the legs. Most important that your upper body is long. You lift the top of the thigh bones up and back, either with straight legs or bent knees. Let the head go, relax the neck, push your hands firmly into the mat. From here, we walk the hands back towards the feet. Use your blocks if you need to. Let the head go. Shake your head yes and shake it no. Grab your elbows behind the knees. So you bend your knees, release your chest towards your thigh, and then push the back of the legs into your forearms. Let the head go, shake your head yes and shake it no. Shift the weight slightly forward towards your ball mounts. Then bend your knees again, change the grip in your forearms, and again press the knees back. It doesn't matter how much. You can be here, or straighten the legs. And then release your hands, come halfway up, take your thumbs into your hip creases, slightly bend your knees, rise up all the way, take your hands towards the sky, and exhale back to the heart. Okay, take your feet sideways, take your feet apart, hands onto your hips. Come onto the tippy toes of your right foot. Turn your right thigh bone straight out to the right side. Knee and toes are in alignment. Take your left heel slightly back. Let the pelvis be in a slight angle. Okay, bend your knee, lengthen the inner groins on your right leg, and then rotate the chest open without turning your pelvis and bringing your knee in. Very important. Take your arms up by your side. Take 3 breaths here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Imagine you're pushing down with your hands. Inhale and exhale. Awaken those fingers. They may be still sleepy this morning. Then release your left hand down, right arm over. Take your left hand behind you. Straighten the right leg. Reach forward with the right hand. Lower the right hand onto your right leg or behind the right leg on a block or down to the mat. Take your left hand towards the ceiling. Rotate your chest open. And exhale. Take your gaze down, release your hand down, walk your hands forward into the center and square your feet. Take your hands back onto your hips, slightly bend your knees and come all the way up. Turn your right foot out to the side, left foot, sorry. Take your left heel back. Messing this up. Take your left leg out to the side. Take your right heel slightly back. Bend your knee. Anchor your tailbone down. Keep the pelvis in a slight angle. Rotate the chest open. Top of the right thigh bone back. And reach. And breathe. And then release your right hand down your right leg, lift the left, lift the gaze, and exhale. Take your right hand behind you, straighten the left leg, and reach forward with the left hand. Lengthen both sides of your torso equally, and then lower the left hand behind the left leg on a block or on the mat. Rotate the chest open. Keep drawing the left outer hip back towards the right heel. And exhale, take your gaze down, release your right hand down. And then bend that knee and walk your hands over. And walk your hands to the center. We go a little bit from side to side. Turn your right foot out to the side, roll over, and come back to the center and go over to the other side. And come back to the center, and again, inhale, lift, and over to the left. Inhale, lift, over to the right. One more set. Start on the left, inhale and exhale. And come back to the center, hands onto your hips, slightly bend your knees, come all the way up. Take your hands towards the sky. Exhale out to the side, step or hop your feet together and release. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, take your hands behind your back, interlace your right thumb above your left, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms, and exhale, hinge forward, knuckles towards the ceiling, let the head go. Bend your knees, release your hands, take them towards the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Come into a straight line position here. Press back through the heels. Slightly bend your knees, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Shift forward. Lower your belly all the way down to the mat. Take your feet wide if you're a woman. Lift up to a cobra here. Lift the kneecaps. Exhale and fold. Curl the toes under. Press yourself back onto your knees. And we turn ourselves around onto the back. Lower down very slowly. Align your knees with the ankles. And we just lift up one time into a bridge pose. Roll the outer arms down from side to side. Press down into your feet, lift the pelvis. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift the heart towards the chin. The chin away from the chest. Allow yourself to breathe. This is a great morning stretch before you go to work. So it's very short and sweet. Exhale, release back down. Take the soles of your feet together, knees apart, sway your hips from side to side. And we come into a twist here, bring your knees in. Take your arms up by your side, hop your hips over to the right, your knees to the left. Inhale, come back to the center and bring your hips to the center and a little bit over to the left side, knees to the right. Take your left arm, left rib cage over to the left side. And then come back to the center. Give yourself a loving hug. You can stay here for maybe 5 minutes doing a shavasana, or come right out of this laying down and you can lay here and do a Shavasana for 5 minutes if you like. If you don't have time, roll yourself up. Take a minute in a seat here. Give thanks to your practice, to yourself. And I wish you have a wonderful rest of the day. Carry your practice with you. Namaste. Thank you.